the staring, the hanging out of the window just to look at us, and it just...
It's terrible, isn't it? You're a sexy, attractive woman. But then again, fellas, would you want to be with a woman like this who thinks this way because she's going to end up fat, lonely, a loser, a lesbian, maybe has cats to keep her company, knits a few cardigans for her next door neighbours? She won't get married, or if she is married, is her husband having second thoughts and might want to get a divorce because his wife is really, really cringy? Or also, why would you want to be with a woman who has these ideologies? How about, I don't know, meeting a nice guy, getting married, the picket fence, the 2.4 kids, a cat and a dog? Oh my God, that's what most people yearn for, I guess, because this year is going absolutely crazy.
We're the men. We're the actual men.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We know already how woke the UK British Police Force are, or in this case, the British Police Farce. But it takes a whole new turn, folks. It is so utterly ridiculous that you have to ask yourself the question, why are we spending our hard-earning taxpayers' money on routine lunatic assignments like this? It's almost like the great American Police Academy movies before it went off the rails. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, listen up, gents, especially men of culture. If you dare, not just to look at a woman's beautiful derriere outside, if you dare to wolf whistle at her, you're going to get a caution. Don't believe me? Watch this.
These women aren't friends out for a run. They're actually undercover police officers taken to the streets in Surrey as part of a new operation trying to stop people catcalling and harassing female runners.
Listen, as a man of culture, if you're looking at these women, it's obviously very strategic how they are dressed. One's got the short Lulu shorts on, the other one's got a very tight pair of jogging pants. And it's in Surrey. Are you kidding, bro? Like, come on, man. It's almost like Hot Fuzz, where nothing happens and then suddenly a murder happens and everybody's going wild. Now, the question I have to ask myself is, ladies and gentlemen, are these really female officers of the law, or are they paid models to pretend that they are actually female constables roaming around the streets looking for men who dare to wolf whistle at them?
We get honked at, the staring, the hanging out of the window just to look at us, and it just, it's so prevalent.
Yeah, you know what's really funny, right? First of all, she says, well, men are sticking their heads out of the windows to get a good old gander. I mean, don't you think that man might get decapitated, or he might have a very bad accident? So again, that's far-fetched. Also, this chick has not had any media training. She looks nervous in front of the camera. Oh my God, our jogging gear is eliciting the wrong kind of reactions. Men are making derogatory remarks about our shapely bottoms. Whatever are we going to do? This initiative by the woke police force of the UK is nothing new. They're taking lessons from Inside Edition, and I'll get back to that point much later on.
And police teams are ready to intervene the moment the officers are beeped at, followed or shouted at, pulling people over.
All right, so we got some actual video footage of naughty motorists who dare to ogle and say something to these women.
Those kind of behaviours may not be criminal offences in themselves, but they still need to be addressed.
Do they?
And of course, the people that are likely to commit those kind of behaviours, you know, they may then go on to commit more serious offences.
These were...
Oh, really? So wait a minute. So, officer, what you're saying is, and by the way, the officer didn't give his name, which I'm absolutely appalled by. Where's the transparency, folks? I thought we were all transparent. But again, if I dare to take this video back, and I'm going to because that's the kind of guy I am, I'm just going to sit here and go, whoa. Right, so are the cops going to come knocking on my door because I dare to make a video where I'm wolf whistling at a very attractive Caucasian woman? Of course that's not going to happen, but it's so ridiculous. The thing you've got to ask yourselves is, folks, when a crime happens in London and there aren't police there to save the day, this is the answer to everything. They were busy doing a recruitment exercise where they've got undercover officers under assignment running around the lonely highways and lowways of Surrey in tight figure-fitting jogging bottoms and tops, to lure men into being cautioned for wolf whistling at them. How dare you? And when I mentioned Lululemons before, now they're getting Lewis fucking Hamilton to model that jogging gear for your very eyes. Who wants to see him? I want to see a hot blonde in tight leggings and a top, making me want to go out and buy that same outfit. Although, granted, it'll look better on her than it does on me. Have a look at this from 10 years ago. So 2015, when the world was going mad after Anita Sarkeesian. Have a look at this, folks. If you don't remember this, this is actually so funny beyond belief.
When Ashley Blankenship gets ready for her day, she mentally prepares for what often happens when she heads to work. She has to deal with guys like this.
There's my guy.
Wild and crazy guys. Nah, I'm just kidding. How you doing? Good? Nice dress. You look beautiful.
It always makes me feel uncomfortable.
You see what I mean now? He's like, nice dress, you look beautiful. Even though he's doing that kind of goofy dance, he's probably a single guy, so why not? That's the New York attitude, right? I kind of get it. I find it funny. When she's sitting here like, oh my God, it's such a trial and a tribulation that I have to look so sexy and glamorous, but yet when I'm walking down the streets of New York, I just get wolf whistled at. It's too much. I can't take it.
Comfortable. Never am I like, oh wow,
And
that
she's
makes
very
me feel
pretty.
good. I
Well,
love
she was back then in 2015.
that. No, never.
Sean Lennon makes no apologies for his behavior on the streets.
And he shouldn't.
Here we go. Hey now.
He can't seem to stop.
There she is. Where have you been all my life?
We caught him doing it all around
And
men.
listen, okay. Listen, I've got to say this much. In my area, I see tons of beautiful women, but I don't see guys stopping by and making remarks because you know what? Men can't be bothered these days. That's an absolute God's truth right there.
And I'm confused because I don't know what the hell happened. Is it the Me Too movement that fucked this shit up? Or is it the feminist movement, which none I am a part of, okay? I didn't ask for this shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, brother.
He insisted
God.
to our
Yeah, she seems so disturbed, doesn't she? Like, oh yeah, look at the t-shirt he's wearing. Hilarious.
Lisa Guerrero that he's harmless and that women don't mind.
If you had a daughter, how would you like it if somebody catcalled out to her on the street?
If I saw them say something out of line, then sure, I'd react with a reaction that a father would. But if, you know...
What if they just said,
"Hey,
oh
now.
yeah?
Oh yeah. I guess I would feel a little offended or, you know...
He'll be a little offended. I think some based parents actually don't mind that their daughters, as long as she doesn't look like an OnlyFans model, wouldn't mind their daughters getting some adulation and admiration outside, right? I mean, it's basic human instinct that men and women find each other attractive, okay? I mean, that's the bottom line, folks.
I'll get upset at that.
Many women we spoke to say they feel offended.
It's mild
how
harassment.
dare-
So today, we're going to turn the tables on the
Oh,
catcallers.
no, are you
Ashley
now?
won't be hitting the streets
I mean, I'm not being funny, but it could have just used her as the bait.
alone.
Really? You could
I'll be
have.
close by.
It's not like she's wearing the shortest dress possible to elicit a reaction. I mean, it's a conservative office dress, right? But I mean, again, a bit low cut on the front, but I guess that's the honey trap, right?
Ready to have a little chat with the catcallers.
Oh, I'm
He
sure.
doesn't take long for Ashley to get attention. As you might expect, guys give her the once-over as she walks by.
Yeah, because they choose neighborhoods frequented by construction workers. What the hell is going on with you, Inside Edition? Holy shit.
Pretty soon, the catcalling starts.
Yeah, I'm
Watch
sure
what
it
happens
does.
when she walks past these construction workers. And just around the corner, more catcalls.
How you doing, surprised?
Do you think women appreciate getting complimented like that on the
Yes.
street?
Certain women do. They love attention.
This guy thinks the cat
See,
call
that's my guy. He understands. He understands what human attraction is. Hey, you can walk up to a woman, right? You can say a few words to her. If she rejects you, then you just move on. It's not like the mentality gymnastics that we had 20 years ago where men were so butthurt about being rejected. But look, here's another one. Watch what happens when the tables are turned on catcallers. And again, this is not a very popular video with Inside Edition. Have a look at this.
It's a disturbing fact of life
Venice
for too
Beach.
many women getting hassled on the street while they're on a run.
Oh my God, they're getting hassled while they're wearing provocative jogging wear. Oh, if you had a woman with a bikini thong up her crack and she's jogging down the street, what, you think she's not going to get some kind of a reaction? Give me a break, man.
What kinds of things have you heard?
Hey, baby, or...
It's pretty hard to even run up the street without someone beeping or shouting something.
Yeah, of course.
Here's Lisa Guerrero.
We came to world-famous Venice Beach to turn the tables on the catcallers. How'd we do it? Well, we put a camera on the back of this bike, a camera on the front of this bike.
Wow, you've got a lot of time in your hands. And we're bringing this sexy model from
Amber
Victoria's
Wyrick says
Secret.
she's
I
well
mean,
aware-
she's okay, right? I've seen better. I mean, the women in my gym. Oh, I've got to say this quickly, folks. The women in my gym, I just have to switch screens very quickly. Like this morning, I'm on the cross trainer doing my thing, and there's a woman in front of me on the treadmill. All she's doing is looking at her mobile phone, and she's got a nice rear, but the rest of her looks like a lollipop-headed woman. And then I suddenly thought, you know what, just carry on working out on my treadmill or on my cross trainer, because I've got no time for women in the gym who look good, but sadly they don't pass my litmus test.
Spoke to the guy.
Shut up,
Does
love.
she
Gosh.
deserve to be yelled at here on the sidewalk?
What, being yelled at? I don't think anybody was yelled at. Honey, it's funny. If I see somebody running and jogging in makeup, you see what I'm saying?
It didn't stop there.
They're trying to denigrate men, aren't they? Men need to be
Did you happen to say
denigrated.
something to this young lady when she ran by a minute ago?
I actually did.
What did you say to her?
I said that she's very beautiful and I love her.
Do you think that's appropriate to shout out at
Yes.
women as they're running by?
Yes.
Why?
Because she is very beautiful and I do love her honestly as a person.
So all you
There
guys
you
out
go. So again, women trying to catch men out because boo-hoo-hoo, we're getting so much harassment in inverted commas. And look, you got to check this video out here, folks, because I thought this was really, really, well, it's quite telling. Women are single, men don't want to mingle, and you're about to see why.
Every day I go out, looking adorable, tits bouncing, skin glistening, and yet nobody ever hits on me or approaches me. Ever.
So nobody ever hits on her, ever, which I find hard to believe because she's a very attractive redhead. But then again, I've got some advice for you fellas. If you see a woman like this, yeah, run the other mile because she looks very sane now, but if you get to go out on a date with her, she might start farting in her dress. She might make you pay the bill. So beware, because what all that glitters is not necessarily gold, right?
Oh my god, like please. I'll take a fucking construction worker catcall at this point. Please.
So she wants a construction worker to catcall her. I mean, she is attractive. There's no two ways about it. And there are obviously other videos like this online.
When men are on Hinge, is it the same thing that us girls go through where it's literally insulting, like the matches we get, and it's like a bunch of uglies? Do they have just like girl boss after girl boss? Because I feel like they have all girl boss after girl boss because I'm looking at all these girls around
Well,
me.
you
and I'm
look
like,
like a
"You're
girl boss. You're
amazing."
acting like,
So, like,
one and you're speaking like one.
what?
What's the matter with you, love?
Okay, here's my question for y'all.
God
When men are on
almighty.
Hinge,
This has just been so funny today. Listen, love, you keep on to... Oh, that's a great freeze frame. Oh. But anyway, folks, I just thought I had to make this video. I mean, the UK police force are an absolute joke because quite clearly they could be spending their valuable time and resources, I don't know, solving crimes in the UK instead of sending out 2 female recruits to pose as joggers just to lure men into making them apologize for a crime that's not a crime. But apparently, if you keep wolf whistling, that leads to harassment, that leads to something else, because the police are actually gaslighting people who just have a general admiration of women. When you go to a sporting event at a stadium, do you think you're watching beautiful female athletes winning a medal? Nope, you're watching them in their tight outfits, aren't ya? Some women do like the admiration, and they're not slutty wutties. They look good. Again, men, stay strong, survive. You don't need a woman to validate you. You can just validate yourself or get yourself a nice big ass dog. Well, maybe not a big ass dog because they do big ass shit, but you know what I mean. Just get an animal to make you feel really good about yourself, or indulge in your favorite hobby, as long as you're not hurting anybody, and everything will be a-okay. Let women get jealous. Who cares? Because we don't turn around and be jealous of them, do we? Because we've got our own things to do. And on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if you were me and if I were you, you should definitely return for the next video.
Men, just please step up. All just different ways to try to talk to you guys, because you guys don't come up to us in New York City. And it's crazy. Like, I know there's so many beautiful women. Like, just go up to one of them.